Good evening, everyone. Welcome to high school volleyball Northwest Suburban action. We've got the Blaine Bengals facing the Spring Lake Park Panthers, two of our teams in a hashtag cat clash. How you doing, everyone? My name is Kenton Kipp. I'm your substitute announcer. Thank you for joining us and for bearing with me and everyone else. We're now going to turn it down to our PA announcer announcing our starting lineups for both teams, starting with the Blaine Bengals.
Number 3, senior Alessandra Tao. Number 4, junior Jillian Hansen. Number 5, junior Clara Brown. Number 6, senior Adeline Thornsgaard. And number 11, senior Ella K. Compass. And now, here are the non-starters for Spring Lake Park. Number 2, sophomore Ella Geiselhardt. Number 7, junior Sophie Mulder. Number 10, sophomore Greta Herzog. Number 24, senior Charlie Turnquist. Number 28, senior Avery Herman. Number 33, sophomore Ashton France. Starting in the Panthers, number 3, Brooke Christensen. Number 4, junior Lily Burrell. Number 6, senior Maya Mortensen. Number 8, senior Letitia Poor. Number 11, sophomore Ashlyn Peterson. And number 14, senior Kayla Hoyte.
Those are your starters for Blaine and Spring Lake Park. So again, our Blaine starters, we have Natalie and Eliana Schmitz, Alessandra Tao, Jillian Hansen, Clara Brown, Evelyn Thormansgaard, and Ella Kappas. For your Spring Lake Park Panthers, Brooke Christensen, Lily Morell, Maya Mortensen, Letitia Spohr, Ashlyn Peterson, and Kayla Hoybe. Spring Lake Park, talked to head coach Joy Johnston. They were pleased with their recent 5-set victory over Totino Grace. They're hoping to build off of the momentum, keep it high energy, have fun, hopefully build off of that and be able to close out games. Blaine also looking for energy and having fun with the matches. Good chemistry. They've been working on their chemistry on and off the floor, and I can vouch for both of these teams. They do have fun playing volleyball and fun with each other. They actually like each other. That's a big bonus. That helps. That is Coach Tynes there. Second year coaching the Blaine Bengals. Previous coach. Trivia question, anybody know who coached Blaine before? Natalie did? Who knows, right? Anybody's guess. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll get the answer later. Jillian Hansen set to serve to start us off for the Bengals. And first service point for Blaine, an ace. Service winner for Jillian Hansen. Bengals off to a good start. Pass from Mortensen. Morell knocks it over. Blaine with an opportunity. Schmitz going up high. And she gets the kill. Natalie Schmitz records the first kill of the night. Hansen continues her service. Received by Ashlyn Peterson, Mortensen. And Hoybe puts it over. Now Spring Lake Park with an opportunity here, going to Morell on the far side. Back to Morell, that one goes long. So good play by Jillian Hansen off the tip knocks it over. Now 3-0 Blaine. Panthers looking for their first point. Boybe out on that one. Not the start the Panthers wanted. We got a break Hansen's service here. And she helps them out here, hitting the ball out. Spring Lake Park will get their first point and their first opportunity to serve. Maya Mortensen, who got 1,000 career assists about a week ago, a little over a week ago. Congratulations to her. And just continuing to add to that number. Jump serve for her. And Ella Kappas puts it away. Kappas gets it right back for the Bengals. Here's another look at that. Kappas going cross court for the kill. Oh, Panthers still struggling to handle the serve. A little bit of a issue with communication there. Handled that time by Peterson. Morrell just hits it over. A good hit by Clara Brown, but handled. And a play at the net, and that'll be awarded to the Bengals. Ooh, Kappas another good serve and another ace. Her second. Christensen cleanly fields that one. Morrell with a good hit, but it is dug by Tao. Brown, they got a piece of that. Here's another opportunity. This time it's Eliana Schmitz from the back row. Pass goes too long, dumped over there. Looked like Natalie Schmitz from the middle position. Pushed over by Brown into the back corner for a point. Bengals. Bengals come out soaring 10-1 early on. Here's Brown. Put it where they ain't, pushes it to the back corner. Kappas continues to serve. Uh-oh. Good save there from Christensen, tracking that one down. There's Kappas from the back. Well dug out there by Mortensen. Oh, a little bit of issue as who's going to handle that third hit. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. Panthers will need to talk this one through. Down 10 early, 11-1. Bengals coming out flying. Already 3 aces. Obviously 10 service points here that they have scored in this one. Panthers having a hard time receiving and passing here, communicating. I'm sure points, some of the points that Coach Joy Johnson's bringing up to her squad right now. One nice thing about volleyball is no matter what happens in the first set, it means the score means nothing. Moving on, you just got to win more sets, so you can always bounce back. Always bounce back, right? Off center. Uh-oh. Another point for the Bengals while we were looking at whatever that was. Bane from Batman? Who knows? Another nice serve right towards the back line. Calling for that one is Brooke Christensen over on third. Now 13-1 Bengals. Charlie Turnquist over. Clara Brown with another good hit and another kill for Brown. Bengals looking very crisp. Tough to stop the momentum that the Bengals have right now. Substitute coming in. It'll be Gemma Hansen, is what the PA said. I don't know if it's Gemma. That one I should have asked about the first name. She makes her first appearance in the game. Hoiby, dug by Kappas. Bengals are everywhere. Oh, Brown again. Brown keeps putting it down. And Kappas continues to serve. 9 service points in a row for Kappas, and Brown just loves that back corner. Oh. Wide on that serve. So the 2 points for Spring Lake Park have been service errors by the Bengals. I'm sure they'd love to earn a few points here. Now on the serve will be Ella Gieselhart, as Hoiby has a chance to sit down. Oh, service ace. Tao unable to handle that one. Little something for the Panthers to build on here. Crowd looking for a reason to get in it. Oh, another mishandled serve. Gieselhart gets it going. Back-to-back aces for the sophomore. Gieselhart, 5-3. She is the defensive specialist and serving specialist. This time Tao handles it well past, and here's Brown, blocked at the net. Good job by Turnquist. Brooke Christensen goes long. A little bit more like a volleyball match going here. That was one of the better rallies. Brown will come out now. So Chaya Yang can come in, step back to serve. Morel punches it over on the third hit. Here's Tao setting up Eliana Schmitz. And that one ends up in the bleachers. First kill of the night for Eliana Schmitz. Another look at that one. Look out, Cooper. Oh, that one is long. Look out, Cooper. So third service error for the Bengals, but they have gotten plenty of service points. Greta Herzog checking in the middle here for the Panthers. Actually on the outside. Mortensen setting up Herzog. But it's right to Angela Guzzi. And another point for the Bengals. And Morel blocked the net. Here's another look at that one. And that was Jillian Hansen with the block. And checking in now for the Bengals, Sydney Carlson, junior outside hitter. As Eliana Schmitz comes out. Herzog sets it over. Carlson goes to the back row where they've had a lot of success, and another kill. Carlson's first of the night. 20-5. Bengals lead in set number 1. Alessandra Tao, senior. Morel, good hit. how her dig attempt goes into the crowd. I believe that is the first kill for Morel. She's had plenty of opportunities, but has not been able to beat the Blaine defense. And I asked a trivia question a little bit earlier. The question was, do we know the previous head coach of the Blaine Bengals? So we asked if anyone could name that. Do you have an answer for us?
I might. Could be me.
Oh, great. Well, that's helpful. Want to welcome in color commentator for this evening's broadcast, Celeste Gorman, former coach of the Blaine Bengals, and now commentator for the Blaine Bengals Fenway Park matchup. We've seen you on North Metro TV airways before. So glad you could join us. I just finally welcomed you in. We were just waiting for the right opportunity.
Were you?
Yeah. Well, I was going to get to you. I'm sorry. It's kind of rude of me to not welcome you in until, like, 12, 15 minutes into the broadcast, but
I mean, you're
I'm
kind
not
of
a
a talker.
professional.
You're a talker.
I'm a talker.
You
Just
are.
gabbing away.
Yep. You like the limelight. We all know that.
I love it. Love it. Can't get enough. Kinsey Aber setting up Sydney Carlson. Brooke Christensen dumping it over for a point for Spring Lake Park.
Brooke's become a utility player for them this year. In years past, she's been a DS or a libero type position, and this year she's a 6 rotation, do whatever it takes kid, including
Gotta have
captain.
those.
Yeah.
Gotta have those.
For sure.
And Greta Herzog will get the kill there. So a rough start for the Bengals. They went down 15-2. They've started to clean things up a little bit. They had a problem with the serve receive, some problem with, little early celebration there, a nice dig. Oh, and they turn it around, and Kayla Hoiby with the kill. The crowd starting to feel it a little bit. But the Panthers got a little juice.
So I think you misspoke. So
Yeah?
Spring Lake Park went down 15-2.
I'm sorry, I probably misspoke.
Yes.
Yeah, Spring Lake Park did, yeah.
Because they only have 9.
I
so
know,
if they had
I
15,
can't trick you with the math here.
No,
There's a scoreboard and there's graphics on the screen. You got me.
pretty hard to miss.
Jillian Hansen putting down the kill. Bengals 2 points away.
One of the
From the
things I
first
love
set
about one of the things I love about Jillian as a middle is that she creates angles that most middles don't and hits around a block. You won't see her get blocked often.
That's good to have from the middle. Morel sets it over. Hoiby. Point for the Panthers. What happened there, Celeste?
Looks like Ella Kappas, number 11, was in the net there. She's also a utility player. She can hit outside, right side, or middle. One of the things I've seen the Bengals play a few times this year. It seems like she might be a little bit of a fisherman. She likes the net a little bit. She's really aggressive with the block, is what I would say.
Nice. Well, she did get 9 straight service points for the Bengals, so that's always a plus. With another kill. We see
kind of a shortened approach there on that swing, but really has a nice fast arm, so she's able to score.
Hoiby putting where all of the Bengals are. And here's Claire Brown, a lot of success tonight. And she continues that success with another kill. She was going to the back corner with her previous 3 kills. That time, just cross court where nobody could handle that one.
She does like the line shot. That's her go-to. She hits that quite well with a lot of speed and heat. So the cross court is a change-up for her.
Well, Morel blocked a good recovery there, and she'll have an opportunity to at least put it over. and end up with the point.
I think you can notice here the Bengals don't have their libero on the court, so she would be the one who would take that second ball right there, where the Bengals, or that first ball where the Bengals were a little confused.
Yeah, and Tawa's back now in the game. Mortensen set to serve. And that'll be set number 1 going to the Bengals, 25-13. So
with sister Gemma Hansen finishing it off with the block.
Gemma, I knew it.
Yep.
I didn't think they'd name their kid Gemma, the PA announcer, but it's the road PA, you know. Anyway, we'll sort all that out. Plenty of things to add up. G's, J's, numbers, they're all fun. Math is great. You're watching Bengals and Panthers volleyball on North Metro TV. More volleyball coming up. Bengals take set 1. Math is hard. They did score 25, I promise you. And we move on to set numero dos. One of my favorite sets. I love set number 2. It's key, it's pivotal. Do you realize how important set numero dos is in the grand scheme?
Please, enlighten me.
I would love to. Thank you for asking. It's, you know, 68% of the time, the team that wins set number 2 wins the match.
Is that one of those things where you don't actually have the stats, but you made it up, and so you sound like you know what you're talking about, and so everyone in the listening audience is going to believe you,
correct,
but they shouldn't.
Absolutely. 79% of all people know that.
That's right.
Thank you for pointing that out.
You're welcome. I gave a speech like that once in front of a lot of people at the state tournament.
Oh.
I talked about statistics in volleyball and side-out percentage, and then I shared that 68% of stats shared are made up on the spot. And it was. The other one wasn't, but that one was. Some serve-receive trouble there for the Bengals starting out. Seems like Spring Lake Park might feel the momentum in their direction right now.
Yeah, so something to build on that first set towards the end when they started turning things around. The passing got better. They were hitting cleaner. Receiving serves better, and now Mortensen gets them started on the plus side with the early advantage here, getting on the board right away. Ooh, Morel blocks at the net and juggled there by Zoe Smith. Insert circus music. It was a quick reaction play, but there's only so many times you can hit the ball. As I'm told, I've been told that.
You're correct. Just once. Unless someone else touches it, and then you can touch it again. But until they do, just once.
That's not how it was when I was growing up with family reunion volleyball. My dad and uncles could hit it as many times as they wanted.
Oh, okay, Clara Brown with a big, heavy swing. It looks like...
She has been on tonight.
Blaine thinks it was out, but it looks like Spring Lake Park and the line judge say the ball landed in off of the block.
It's kind of one of those things where you wish you had instant replay for it. She's marking that in her book. Yep, she's not going to forget this one. That one's going in the book.
She's probably taking stats on her hitters.
Oh.
So that she has real-time information about who's the most efficient. And there's Clara Brown with a nice kill down the line to her favorite spot.
Efficient or deficient? It sounded like
efficient.
Efficient.
Efficiency matters in volleyball.
For sure.
Kills minus errors divided by attempts equals your kill efficiency.
Yeah. 3/5 of all people know that.
Also, you can compare it to a batting average for you baseball fans.
Yeah.
A good hitting percentage, a kill efficiency for a volleyball player is similar to a batting average for a baseball player, depending on the position. See, outside hitters need to have a higher, usually will have a lower because they have more attempts, and middle hitters should have a higher kill efficiency just because they have high risk, high reward sets. Sort of like dunks for NBA players. A lot of comparisons for multi-sport people.
Natalie Schmitz getting the kill there, and yeah, it's great that volleyball has added a little more to the stats, the numbers, gives you a little bit of idea, both as a coach, as a fan, as a player. little more tangible numbers to work with as far as, you know, efficiency and how successful you are. Just you don't have just totals to go by. You have actual better data to work with.
Correct.
And, you know, from a TV perspective, we like that too. You can have more things put on a graphic.
I would assume so.
Oh, good hustle. Love it. Christensen going into the bench. Get out of the way. Oh, going up high. Natalie Schmidt putting it down.
That was quite the varied offensive attack over here. I see the Bengals side a little bit clearer and know that side a little bit
Do you want me to move
better.
over?
Oh, no, you're
Like,
fine.
I'll just talk about everything
No,
over
but
here.
I'm loving Brooke Christensen with that hustle into the bench and between the players there. Here you'll
Absolutely.
see her take off and just keep
Yep.
one foot on the playing court just so she's legal and
that's
keeps
probably
her
what,
team alive.
I don't know if that's a conversation there, if she was in when she saved it.
Maybe not. But Natalie
Yeah.
Schmitz takes
Let's
care
give
of it to make
Schmitz
sure.
the kill, and let's show a replay for everyone to enjoy at home. Now stepping back, Angela Guzzi serving. That one was close, had to make a decision. She puts it in play, and they're rewarded. Just floating that one over. I think it was Christensen.
I believe it was as well.
Indeed.
I believe
As
it
you
was
said,
as well.
transitioning from positions, defensive specialist, outside hitter, just 5'6", not a prototypical hitter, but getting the job done wherever you put her.
Good hops on that kid. I'm familiar with her and her abilities. I coached her a couple of years in juniors club ball.
Good hustle once again by the Panthers. Defense has vastly improved for the Panthers here from early on in the match to now. Brown, that time handled by Gieselhart. Morel handled by Tau. Schmidt's putting that one over. And Herzog, a little out of position for that one as she tries to reach pretty far back there.
Yeah, just didn't get her feet around the ball to line that up and get a good swing on it. It wasn't really an in-system play anyway, but that was a tough, she put herself in a position to make it a little more hard than it needed to be, a little more difficult. Word choice is hard also. Shia Yang with a miss. She's usually a pretty stellar server. Rattles off a few points. The Bengals won't like that, but we'll look to get a first ball side out here.
And Letitia's Poor stepping back to serve. Ooh, Schmidt's going long that time.
Eliana Schmitz needs to finish that swing just a little bit faster so she can find the edge of the court. She does have a little bit of an ability to stretch the floor and try to find those edges. That way, that time just a little too long.
Oh, wow, Poor. Did that one look like that one may have touched the ground, but a great defensive play by Poor to get that one up. There's Eliana looking again for that line. Just a little bit wide this time.
Bengals are also
did that
looking.
touch the ground?
Yeah, the whole squad, they're thinking it hit the floor as well.
Oh. Now he says it's been okay.
Oh my goodness, it did have a nice bounce. Good pickup, Kenton. Good eye.
That's
Good
my
eye.
one for the night.
I think that ball went right back over. Evie Thormansgaard sent it right over, thinking there'd be a whistle. I'm not sure who on the officiating crew saw it, but they weren't emphatic enough to let everybody know. Now we've got another situation where
Yeah, Herzog went long. They looked for a touch, no touch.
line
And there
judge
is
is
a
calling touch, and so eventually the R1 will catch up. So here's the thing.
Yes.
R1 needs to do a scan and then make a call. Right now he's making a call and then maybe making the scan. So maybe just slow down on his calls a little bit more. We're gonna color commentate on that as well. Slow down the calls so you can check your crew out.
Yeah, well,
Get their help.
officiating efficiency also has to be data mined as well. We gotta take a look at all these things. Hoiby. Oh, great hit. Perfect placement for Hoiby.
Yeah, it looked like the Bengals defense was not in a position to do anything with that ball. So well placed, good eyes, good vision by that hitter.
Uh-oh. So service error for Christensen there.
She wants that one back.
She does.
Yep.
And by the hammer of Thormut's guard, Evelyn serving this one up. Herzog blocked by Eliana Schmitz, who now takes his hit blocked by Herzog. She wanted that one back, but instead it is Zoe Smith hitting it down from the middle.
Smart out-of-system play there. Ella Kappas, the utility player, just throwing up a ball that's hittable and clean out of her hands so that her middle can find the floor.
Ooh, Thormusgard service ace there.
Brooke needs to move her feet a little bit more. As a coach and as her former coach, I look at her reaching for that ball and just want to yell, move your feet.
Oh,
politely
wow.
and sweetly.
Great placement there.
Was that Herzog?
I thought it was Herzog.
With that high, deep jumbo
Mortensen was next to her, but
one
it did look like Herzog there. Greta Herzog, sophomore, 5'9". Ooh, Tao and Yang colliding. Tao wins the battle, and play continues. Thormusgard using the hammer to keep that one alive. Morel now off the block. Good save by Thormusgard. Quick hands. Mortensen, the setup. Boybe touching that one over, staying on her side. Great athletic play there. Morel, double pancake save from Tao, but it still goes down for the Panthers.
That was some good defense. I feel like Blaine is trying to mitigate the defensive scrappiness of Spring Lake Park with their own. 3 digs by Thormusgard in that one play, so she's reading that line shot just a little bit better than Guzzi was the last couple of rotations.
Yep. The defense has definitely continued to get better, and as I say that.
Well, that's not defense technically. Let's go to
that's
that.
Passing, the serve receive.
Serve receive, yeah. Kenton. Serve receive.
Good call.
Serve and pass game is 90% of the battle here.
That's right. Even I know that. I thought it was 88, but I'll go with your numbers. You're the coach.
Rounding up.
Morel met by Kappas, and a good save from Poor. There's Kappas. Oh, Poor tried to react. Ball met by Morel. Partial block there, and it goes through.
I'm loving those high hands by Kappas. That's one thing she can do. She jumps well and contacts the ball high. If she can get off the tips of their fingers and put it out of the reach of the defenders, that gives them more time to reset their defense if they do get a touch on it, and a free ball if they get it back over, or a kill if they don't. So,
good things.
Yeah.
Eliana's serve received. Oh, almost keeping it alive there as Hoiby was met at the net. I didn't see if that was Brown on the block.
That was Zoe Smith.
Zoe Smith on the block for the Bengals.
I'm really liking the net play by both teams right now. They're both really taking care of the ball, tight to the net, and having a lot of body control. There's another line shot from Morel.
Morel now 5 kills on the night, unofficially. Everything I say tonight will be in the category of unofficial, unless we are referring to the official. That'll be unofficial, official. Here is Brown. Panthers keep it alive. Morel again, looking for it again, gets the touch, and the kill from Morel. Go to the hot hand. Morel is feeling it right now.
5'9", so not super tall out there, but really finding those high hands here. You'll see tips the fingers, gets out of the reach of the defense. Nothing you can do on a ball like that as a defender. Just hope that your block presses low and doesn't get used.
Good read by Morel. Mortensen serve handled, and Kappas looks like she must have hit the net.
Yeah, it hit the net on the outside of the antenna. Kind of a trouble pass, so it's not a great pass, and Evian Ella have a great connection on the right side there, but just not quite given Ella enough angle to do anything with that ball productively.
There is Brown. Gets back on track there. Brown with the kill.
Classic line shot.
Classic. Classic Brown. Here it is again.
She can just swing straight through it. There's nothing special or fancy about it. Just a nice, turns her shoulders and lines it up down the line.
I disagree. I think it's special. I hate to argue with you.
Well, yes.
And Hoiby with the kill. But I know what you're saying.
I don't know how to explain that. Sometimes people will go crossbody or thumb up, thumb down. She's just turning and lining it up and swinging with a ton of power. So that is special. You're correct.
All right. Ella Gieselhart, 2 aces on the night for Panthers. The Panthers serve as receive this time. Kappas off the net. Panthers with an opportunity here. Christensen. Oh, what a hit to the back throw.
That's
right inside the line.
Yes, that's a great shot for an undersized outside. That high, deep 5. Just find the court inside, the hypotenuse, if you will.
Oh, love that. Next thing you know, she's going to go Pythagorean.
Maybe.
Anything's possible. Oh.
Schmitz.
Natalie Schmitz. Nothing acute about that. Just powers it down.
What did I start?
What have you done?
Why have I done this?
Triangle of fun. Schmitz. Great play. She just seems to get high, and she gets great angle on the ball. You know what I mean. She does.
Yes, she does.
Do you remember the days of Taylor Morgan?
Yes, I do.
And
well.
Lee Pudwill, just the matchups.
Yes.
Who could get higher at the net? Those are the days. I love that.
I guarantee you Taylor Dornan is thinking, I remember the days of Lee Pudwill because she would dig those balls that she would hit to the 4, and Taylor would sit there and make it look easy. Yes, yes. A couple of Taylors on that
the
team.
Invisible ladder that she would climb. And Morel dug by Eliana there. Kept alive by Charlie Turnquist. Christensen hits it over and juggled around. Eliana will hit it over. Christensen going for the back row, this time long, no touch.
Ooh, if there was replay, she should have a touch on that one, I thought, but.
That was close.
I kind of like that kid, so I might be biased. Here we go right here.
Here's the better look.
There it is, Ev's pinky.
Ev's pinky, the title of your memoir. But Panthers continue to claw back here in this one. It's been a good match. Panthers have been up majority of this set numero dos here. Thormesgaard throwing it down.
That's one of the things that I think Thormesgaard can do better than, I guess, any setter on her team. I don't know if that's a fair statement at this juncture, but she's running a 5-1, so she's a front row setter and gets off the court quickly and distributes that ball like it's the setter dump is what it is, Kenton.
Yeah.
And
you don't have to tell me.
if your setter can be 33% offensive when she's in the front row, then you've got an evenly distributed offense in your front row, even though there's only 2 hitters.
I am also going for 33% offensive. So if either one of us can meet those efficiencies, we're having a great night. I do like the more liberal officiating with hits these days, where they'll allow a little bit more in the last.
Yeah.
Maybe you feel differently about it, but it's not. You know, from a technical standpoint, you like the technical. I'm sure as a coach, you like, technique.
No.
No?
Yes. No. So
Okay.
you're more efficient. So like if a quarterback can throw a ball without it spinning like a frisbee, or, if he can throw a good spiral, it's going to be easier to catch, right? So I feel like volleyball players are penalized because their form might be bad. And so there's a lot of coaches who agree with loosening up some of that. I just think it's really tough to be consistent as an official crew across the state. So I think it just, everyone's kind of wondering what will be called tonight and when.
Is that Brown there again?
Sure
Brown
was.
with the kill. pulling back within one, and Yang will step back to serve. I hear what you're saying, but that could be used in pretty much every sport with officiating, which is the vast majority of sports.
It's just the subjective, right?
Yes.
If it's objective, if it hits the floor or not, or it hits the net, or it touches a finger, pretty easy call. But how long did it sit there? Was it two hands? Did it spin too much? Did it spin too? So there's a lot of room for leeway, and I don't know.
Even still, though, I'm glad that they let a little bit more of it go, and it's still, compared to baseball, football, I think there's still more accuracy in officiating with volleyball than some of those other sports, just because there's so many calls that in other sports that need to be made and could be made, maybe aren't made, that affect everything else about it.
Solid swing from Schmitz there, hitting from the right side, not the middle that time, showing her versatility as a hitter.
And the Bengals have come back to tie it up at 19. Momentum swinging back towards the Bengals. Natalie Schmitz serving once again.
Looks like I think that's Herzog there on the outside swinging. Looks like Spring Lake Park is really trying to take advantage of the line shot right now. They've been successful this whole set in scoring. Again, this is where Thornwood's guard is in the front row, so maybe trying to take advantage of a smaller defender in the back row down the line.
Liliana hits it over, handled by Morel. Here's Herzog again out of sync there. Mortensen kind of in the way after her pass. Oh, nobody there now. As Poor just kind of tried to get the ball up, but her teammate Christensen also looking to hit the ball out of position to handle the pass.
A little communication breakdown there on Spring Lake Park side. A little slow to react and adjust.
That was kind of the story early on in the match, and they've come a long way since that start. There's Eliana blocked by Herzog and Mortensen. And
Coach Thomas, Tynes,
yes.
She got married, is justifiably upset because the official is making the wrong call here. And now it looks like the line judge is correcting him and we are clear. So when Spring Lake Park hit the ball, they got the antenna.
Okay.
But the up official called it off of Blaine and gave the ball to Spring Lake Park instead of the other way around. So the line judge did his job. See, officiating team.
Yes.
Team.
So now Blaine has the 21-20 advantage. Every point crucial here. Hoiby.
Another antenna by the Spring Lake Park
that.
Panthers.
There's not a lot I can see at the net, but if it hits the top of the antenna, I can see that. This is unfortunate, and there's a timeout on the floor now with the Bengals taking a 2-point advantage. Coach Johnson will talk to her Panthers. Unfortunate that we can only shoot from this side, and that is the side the up judge, would you call it? Is that what?
The R1, the first referee.
Okay. That the referee is on a giant ladder, but here's another look at Hoiby. Yeah, that hit the antenna. There's no doubt about that one.
Coach is making sure that they don't miss that one.
Yeah.
She was pretty upset, pretty animated on that first missed antenna call there by the up official, because when it's that blatant, it's especially in a tight set like this, she wants all the points to go
right. And it's
get
right
called
in
a
front
friendly.
of them.
Correct.
To her point.
Right.
That's going in the book. Thorma's guard having success serving tonight, looking for more. And Hoiby mishandled that one, and
I thought that was
making it tough here at 23-20.
Kenton, I thought that was a good pass. The set just was a little too tight for the hitter to do anything with. I think she trapped her hitter, and ball dropped quick inside.
That happens. But that it does have to go on the inside.
It does.
The antenna, I know that one.
Again, coach is justifiably upset by
his braiding game is on. Yeah, that's what's important. Oh, I thought that one should have been left alone, but little indecision cost them in the end, and a big rally and a comeback for the Bengals as they storm back to take set numero dos, 25-20, to take a 2-set advantage. We'll be right back with more volleyball on North Metro TV. Welcome back. Set number 3 about to begin. Bengals up 2-0. Panthers, they looked a lot better in the second set, but they could not close it out, and the Bengals take advantage with the win. Now just one win away. And you know, that second set, I was telling you how important that is.
Yes,
And
yes, you are.
You know how important it is, the second set.
I think they all are, really. At the end of the day.
Right, but the second set.
I mean, what about the third?
The third one is, I'll say it, it's important. And this is the all-important third set. Starting us off is Jillian Hansen on the serve. And Hoiby dump setting it over. And that'll be a point for the Panthers.
I just want to go out there and tell Eliana to step with her left foot, not her right foot, so that her body is positioned in a way to bring the ball back into the court instead of sending it out towards us in the stands.
Pass notes down there?
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll get there quickly, too. Won't be a distraction. Oh, yes, it will be.
What if they catch her and ask to read the note aloud in front of everyone?
Not sure, but her sister decides that she's going to go ahead and give the team a point, so we don't have to talk about that anymore, maybe.
Conversation over. Natalie Schmitz with the kill. Point Bengals. Kappas into the net. It's a Fisherman.
Good memory.
Right, callback.
Wish I wouldn't have said it now, but yes, that is a very good callback. Fun fact, Kappas at some point in this season was a starting middle. And now is a right side playing 6 rotations, it looks like. Oh. Schmitz with some hanging time.
In the air. I told you she could jump. She just hanging up there. Suspended.
Another fun fact for the Bengals.
Yes.
Natalie Schmitz missed the COVID season, and because on day 1 of tryouts broke her pinky, and therefore didn't get to play the entire COVID season.
She's back now with a vengeance.
Maybe missing her blocking assignment there, maybe not. But Thornwood's got to press over on that, and Spring Lake Park is at Christensen on the outside, taking a heavy swing and taking an advantage of a loose block.
Yeah, loose blocks, sink tight ships. 4th kill on the night for Christensen. Eliana up that one. Going into the rafters, coming back down for the Panthers.
Thornwood's with a little help from the net on that dump. She was a little far off, but the tip on the net took it away from the Panthers defense.
Trademark Thornwood's guard. Her successful dump number 2 for Thornwood's guard is Tao. Oh, that one close to going out. Panthers have erred on the side of caution whenever it's close. They've tried to keep it in play.
I think I see a little strategy brewing for Coach Tynes over here. Looks like she's moved Guzzi to the middle back position instead of the left back, so they can't take advantage of that line.
You see what you're doing there.
Mm-hmm. Smart move.
Here is Poor going into the back. Kappas handles it. Eliana Schmitz off of the block from Herzog. Mortensen dumping over. Pancake from Kappas, digging it up, but they could not get it over. Point to the Panthers. A quick heads-up play by Kappas. I love pancakes. Whenever I see one in a volleyball match, it's very exciting.
I honestly thought you would start talking about breakfast.
Absolutely not.
That would be trademark Kip.
You got me pegged. Herzog will get the kill.
It's a good call by the official. It landed on Jillian's arms, Hansen's arms, and hung out there for a split second too long. Point
Yes.
Panthers.
Just a little long. Herzog, 5th kill. Poor's serve goes into the net. But again, a stronger start in this set for the Panthers, just like set number 2. Closing has been an issue for the Panthers over the years.
Smart play by Christensen with the tip to the 4. Catches, looks like Allie was sitting a little deep on that, not expecting that tip shot from her. We'll see it here. Allie real deep. Yep, smart play by the senior.
Oh. Getting scrappy, but not communicating who's going to pick up the scraps and not able to get that ball over.
That's a frustrating play in volleyball for teams. It can be a momentum killer when 2 people look at each other, or even more look at each other, and nobody makes a choice.
Oh. Another hard hit to the back line where a decision has to be made, and Bengals reaping success on those hits tonight. Just Guzzi, just making her jump as high as she possibly can for some of those high fives. Mortensen, she has had a successful career passing, over 1,000 career assists. Also a weapon for them, being able to make that quick dump over the net.
Saw Coach Tynes going over to Jillian and telling her a little more technique. Firm up your technique so that you don't get used by their offense that way.
So tell me about your experiences with Coach Tynes, how well you knew her. You coached against her as a player? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
she was a Champlain Park kid who, yep, we coached against her in the earlier 2000s. Also, when she was in middle school.
Wow. Unorthodox point there for the Panthers is bumping from the back row from Poor, hits the net, crawls over.
I have a feeling they will take momentum any way they can get it right now.
He gots to.
Yeah, no, so going back to my story, Coach
Yes.
Tynes, when she was Natalie Thomas in middle school, was a peer mediator at Jackson Middle School. And who was the peer mediation advisor?
Wait, I'm going to guess you.
Yes. We go way back.
Aw.
Way back. And when she was playing, I recognized her, we chatted, and then when she started coaching over at Champlain Park, I thought, how do I get her in my gym? Well, leave. Would have been cool if she would have came sooner, but you know what? I'm happy for her in this program to have her and her enthusiasm and her positivity. She's a great person.
And you played an active role in her becoming a successful adult. So that's got to feel good. Not even just the volleyball side.
I don't know. I think to be a peer mediator, you have to have that in yourself already. That's my thoughts. It's just who she is, you know?
That's who she is. She did remind me of you to an extent where you both kind of had that kind of relaxed, jovial kind of personality where you're not taking yourself very seriously. Would you agree?
I would agree. Yes, she's a very personable, friendly person, easy to talk to, personable person.
Yes. The personablest.
Yes. Was that another dump by Thornbergsgaard?
Natalie Schmidt hitting that one over for the kill.
Meanwhile, there's a volleyball game
Meanwhile,
happening.
volleyball, kill number at least 6. Maybe 7. Souvenir for the fans. We don't want it.
With an ace for Clara Brown.
Go Clara.
Her
I've been
first, maybe.
impressed with her last year and this year with her play. She has definitely been fun to watch.
She was on the varsity team as a freshman as well with us in our last coaching season here. Hard worker, good hitter. Solid defense by Spring Lake Park.
Absolutely. Towel in position there for Morell's tap over attempt, and I think that was Eliana.
That line shot proving to work for both teams, actually. It's nice to see hitters mixing it up and hitting shots and not just hard and heavy right into hands. I love to see them hit around the block and find the court.
Ooh. That time they decide to finally let it go and see what happens, and hit the back corner. Great placement from Clara Brown. Chalking up another ace. It's got to feel good when you're serving and just put it perfectly placed right in there. Where they didn't believe in you. They didn't believe that was going to go in. Sure enough,
nobody did.
Falls in.
Right.
Look at spectators entering the gymnasium.
Okay, Thorman's guard's in the front row here. We got a front row setter. This is where she may take some offense into her own hands.
Buckle up.
Depending on the pass. Hopefully not early in the rally. Usually it's more effective down the route, later in the rally. Schmitz with the error, letting the ball drop just a little too far, wanting that line shot again, it looked like. Tough serving. Morel.
Yep.
That is a tough low serve.
Does that count as an ace if a couple people hit it and it goes out?
Yes.
Okay.
That particular one, yes.
That's one thing I'm not 100% sure on. At what point it becomes an ace and not an ace. If it's hit 3 times and doesn't go over, is that still an ace?
Not usually. Those contacts didn't look like either had a chance, so it's kind of a last-ditch effort, so that's typically an ace.
Is that a
the serve that
statistical
scored
judgment call then?
Yeah. And there's Schmitz again with the
Natalie.
kill.
She gets up there.
Brooke with a shot, and there's Thormasgaard with a dump. Effective. Again, getting help from the tape on that. Crowd just woke up.
Hey, guys.
You see Christensen going for that back corner, that hypotenuse. Yep. Good idea, just missed it long.
Towel will continue to serve. Bengals up by 1. Uh-oh.
Solid effort by the Panthers over there. Just not enough real estate to get enough of a sprint on.
Heading in the wrong direction there.
Correct.
So we're going to count that as an ace, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Tao with the ace. It's Christensen from the middle.
Finds that cross shot.
She puts it down for the kill.
Solid passing on that rotation there from the Panthers. They took care of that first contact, gives the hitters and the setter a lot of options in the front row. And here comes the outside hitter in the middle, trying to run some sort of cross play and confuse the blockers, and it worked.
I believe that is the 3rd time that Cora has put a set into the net. Sorry, a serve into the net. Unforced errors will definitely hurt you when you're in a tight match like this and you need to win this set. Poke, right to the back corner.
Serious body control by Christensen on that ball. Smart heads-up play to shove it down to the line in the corner where nobody's at. Coach Tynes is over there like, run through that ball, go get it.
7 kills now for Christensen as she steps back to serve. Thormasgaard setting up. Jillian Hansen putting it away.
Jillian creates such great angles. I think that might have been the first thing I said when I sat down tonight. Actually, that you let me say. Creates great angles from the middle.
Have there been things that I haven't let you say?
I don't know. I think we were trying to fool the crowd and that I wasn't,
Pretending that we had rapport?
Right.
Sure. Timeout, Panthers. They'll get a chance to talk here again. You don't want to let this one slip away. She feels now Bengals with a 3-point advantage. Not looking as clean as they had been earlier on in this set. What are you saying if you
If I'm
Are in the
Coach Joy,
situation, yeah.
oh man, she's a smart
slipping
coach.
a little bit.
I'm telling you, I bet she's saying we just got to stick with what we know and control the controllables. She wants her team to take care of serve receive so that their offense can do its job, because once they're in system, their hitters are able to do things that they want to do, hit line shots, find deep corners, that sort of thing.
Tell me how big confidence is a team that, you know, may not close out a lot of those close sets and drop some of those close sets. How much does that affect your confidence moving into the next set and into the next match?
I definitely think that it can, but one of the things that you want your players is not to let it, right? Like, you want to make them be able to respond to any situation and not let what happened in the past affect the future, because truly it doesn't have to anyway. If you let it, I mean, anything can bother you. So I like that right out of the timeout. Coach gets herself a side out and a point.
Hoiby the kill. Ashlyn Peterson, sophomore outside hitter, back to serve. She has 2 aces on the night. Make that 3.
So Thormersgaard in this rotation is pulled way over to the right side of the court and just doesn't have enough speed to get there.
The one place she probably wasn't able to pass to and have a Bengal there. Panthers an opportunity here. Hoiby blocked at the net.
Didn't go.
Or blocked by the net.
Yes. Good officiating by the team on the officiating crew on the court. You can see the down official indicating 4 hits by putting the 4 across her middle there.
It takes a village, Celeste.
It does. It does.
Service from Jillian. Here's Morel. Handled by Jillian Hansen. Thormersgaard allowing Hansen to try to hit it from the back row. Hansen's like, what am I supposed to do?
Hansen's
we got
like,
players up there.
Why didn't I bend my knees? I think that's what she said. Why was I so tall?
She's got leg joints.
She needs to use them.
Gotta use them.
She regrets that. She wants.
I have a hard time using mine, but I guarantee she can use hers.
Yes. I think you mean you're older.
Well, yeah. Everyone knows that.
A lot.
A lot older. Like 3 times as old.
Good defense. Solid pullbacks by the Panthers, but the Bengals offense just a little too much to handle.
Kappas been a little quiet lately. He was a good showing early on. 3 kills, 2 aces, looking for another ace. Received by the Panthers. Morel content to just bump it over. Brown put it down in the back corner, doing her Brown thing.
Classic Brown.
Classic. 10 kills for Brown. It's a good night.
Solid night.
Especially since both these teams distribute pretty well. There's not a dominant player per se on each side where they feel like they have to go to that player. It is spread around. So 10 kills, an excellent night for Brown, and the Bengals that hit long is now 23-19. Bengals looking to close it out.
I would say the Panthers are in trouble right now. They've got to get a side out here quick.
I would agree.
Solid play out of the net by the setter.
Shirley Turnquist. Oh, that one is out. And there's that much needed side out for the Panthers. And it'll be Gieselhart coming in. She has been one of the more successful servers for the Panthers. 2 aces and I think 7 service points, or 8 service points on the night for Gieselhart.
That's a solid night. Gets the Bengals in trouble with that serve. Good communication that time.
Tau keeps it in just in case. Kappas goes long. Point for the Panthers. They're still alive. They're hanging in there.
Good aggressive swing by Kappas on that ball. Just a little too long.
Gieselhart keeping it clean on the serves, giving the team a chance. Oh, Natalie Schmitz continues to terrorize the Panthers from the middle. 8 kills for Natalie Schmitz. Now Clara Brown stepping back. She has 2 aces on the night. Match point for the Bengals. They'll have several if needed. And is this an anticlimactic finish? No?
I think they are calling a foot fault on the server. I'm pretty sure the second line judge on the Spring Lake Park side is trying to help him. That's what's going on here. The second line judge, who was not seeing the actual fault happen, was trying to get the up official's attention. He was not seeing the line judge to our right.
Well, if someone give him like a bright colored flag, that would help. Oh, wait. Morrell to serve, trying to keep the Panthers alive. Oh, Natalie Schmitz blocked and dug. Good defensive play by the Panthers. Here's Christensen. Point for the Panthers. Kill Christensen.
Kenton, what I want to say right now is that if these teams are going to tip, it's going to make it too easy for the other side of the net to score. So
block it like you mean it.
Yeah. Christensen tipped that first one, got blocked. Her teammates dig her out, save her. She gets another chance and swings and then scores. So solid, smart play there. I would say Coach Johnson now is probably saying go for it. Don't play careful. Don't play to not to lose. Play to win. And my guess. Here's my guess.
Panthers, they have been aggressive. Yeah. And Christensen now leading the team with 8 kills. And going to the hot hand, blocked the first time, go right back to her. And that time coming away with the kill. Here it is again.
Nice cross court, making the two Bengals defenders have to decide who's going to get it.
Match point number 3. Morrell serving for the Panthers. Panthers an opportunity. Here's Christensen. Block that time. Natalie Schmitz.
And Evie Thormesgaard.
Thormesgaard. And another closeout by the Bengals. Panthers made it interesting, and it was a great third set, but the Bengals once again pull it out 25-23 in the third set as they end up with a 3-0 sweep. Coach Tynes, got to be happy with that one. Probably writing some good things in that book.
Taking a couple of deep breaths there.
Yeah.
I think her squad made it a little too interesting for her. I think she's rightfully so a little disappointed in some of the sloppiness that kind of came through there at the end. I think when you win soundly in set 1, you think you want to keep it clean all the way through, and maybe a little disappointed in some of that. Obviously, proud of her squad for finishing and not letting it go extra sets, but yeah, deep breath there, so they didn't have to go extra.
Ever the coach critical in the victory. Gotta love it.
For sure, for sure.
Panthers much improved over that first set. A rough start for them. They battled back, made it interesting. Couldn't extend it beyond the 3 sets, but a good match nonetheless. And that wraps it up. From Spring Lake Park High School, Celeste Gorman, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. It's been fun having you.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, for Celeste Gorman, I'm Kent Kipp. Thanks for watching Northwest Suburban Conference Volleyball on North Metro TV. Have a good night, everyone.